Here is your secondhand advice from the book Super Attractor by Gabrielle Bernstein. Spiritual leader Gabrielle Bernstein, or Gabby as she is better known, draws from her profound experiences such as overcoming addiction and her immense expertise to create an invaluable resource for anyone who wants to spiritually level up their lives. If you're already familiar with some of her work, you will know that she teaches lessons from the classic metaphysical text, A Course in Miracles, published in 1976. A Course in Miracles is a unique self-study program designed to awaken us to the truth of our oneness with God and love. It defines a miracle as the conscious choice to make a full awareness of one's presence of love in one's own life. I value Gabby's simplification and interpretation of the original text, which is quite daunting at over 1,300 pages. Gabby also teaches a lot from the law of attraction principles and the teachings of Abraham Hicks. She says there is an invisible power all around us. And even though our lives seem to fall short of what we wish they were, it doesn't have to be this way. In Super Attractor, Gabby gives us a spiritual guide to living in alignment with the universe. She has a method for cultivating a happier, calmer, more fulfilling way of life by awakening your Super Attractor power, which is the power to manifest your dreams into reality. The book is filled with insights into the forces that hold us back and practical guidance on conquering them and showing you how to stop worrying and let success come to you. Today, we'll discuss a 3-step method to realign your energy, how to change your emotions using a scale, and not the scary kind of scale that lies about your weight, and how appreciation can accelerate and manifest your dreams. Being a super attractor means I receive what I believe. I can co-create the world I want to see by aligning my needs with good feeling emotions. Make every thought count, because each one is a vibration or a message you send to the universe. A Course in Miracles teaches that there is no such thing as a trivial thought. Each thought we have emits energy to the universe, and the universe always returns that energy with like energy. Like attracts like. If you engage in fear-based negative thinking, you will find that in everything around you. It's not difficult to change your energy to become better aligned. You have to make good thoughts a habit. Gabby recommends following a 3-step method she calls Choose Again. The first step is to notice the feelings behind your thoughts. Notice what is out of alignment with joy. Ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Am I worried, stressed, scared? Think about these feelings and take note of what kind of energy you're giving to the universe. It's easy for that negative feeling to intensify and cause you to spiral into more hurtful thoughts such as fear or rage or depression. Don't try to fight the thought or ignore it, but instead notice it and give yourself the chance to fully feel the feeling. The next step is to forgive your thoughts. Every emotion we feel, including the negative ones, communicates something. Negative thinking gives off bad energy, but we can use this to guide us away from what we don't want. For example, if you find yourself worrying about money, this indicates that your most important issue right now might be financial issues. That tells you what to focus on first. Thank your thoughts for providing this clarification by saying something like, "Thank you for revealing to me what I don't want so that I can define what I do want. And most importantly, you must forgive the feeling before you can move on. The last step is to choose again. Ask the universe to guide you toward more joyful thoughts by asking yourself the question, what is the best feeling thought I can have right now? Focus on this to realign yourself with what will move you forward, moving away from what will keep you stuck. In the previous example about money woes, don't just ruminate on your difficulties. Instead, open your thinking to positive, imaginative solutions to your financial problems. Remember, a belief is just a thought you keep thinking. So if you want new beliefs, just start thinking about new ideas. You can say the following prayer to yourself or write it in your journal. Thank you, universe, for guiding my thoughts to good feeling emotions. But make sure to choose a thought that feels realistic and attainable. Spiritual thinker Deepak Chopra once said, when you're happy for a particular reason, you're still in misery because that reason can be taken from you tomorrow. To become a super attractor, you must learn that good things come easily and naturally. It's simply good to feel good. We have been taught that we will be rewarded with happiness through suffering. We think we don't deserve to feel good, that we have to earn positive feelings. However, the opposite is true. The universe wants you to feel good, and you are worthy of receiving good things. Abraham Hicks gives us a spectrum called the Emotional Guidance Scale. This 22-point scale helps us to move from low vibration emotions like fear and grief at one end and high vibration emotions such as joy and love at the other. I want to dive deeper into this because most people don't understand which feelings are more favorable. Jumping straight from the low end of fear to the high end of love can be difficult, if not impossible. Let's take the case of rage, a very negative feeling, which is at a number 20 on the 22-point scale. If someone cuts you off in traffic and almost causes an accident while driving with your child in the car, your immediate emotion would justifiably be rage. Now, it would seem inconceivable to quickly go to a feeling of joy or love, a 1 on the scale. Instead, you can try to work your way up the scale to the next best feeling, which might just be only a couple of notches up the scale to anger, which is a number 17. From there, you can melt that anger to worry that something could have happened but didn't. Worry is a number 14 on the scale. The trick is to always move in the right direction. With some practice, you can guide your emotional state up the scale one step at a time. This is not to be understated. This requires a vital perspective shift so that you can learn to lead your energy in a positive direction. I found this advice invaluable, and it is something I try to practice regularly. I have always hated it when self-help gurus tell you to replace your negative thoughts with positive ones, as if that were so easy. I have created a beautiful emotional guidance scale graphic designed using Canva that you can download and keep nearby. I have one laminated on my refrigerator, so it's easily accessible. And yes, I am the type of person that owns and uses a laminator. You will find the graphic below in the comments as my gift to you. Hopefully you will get as much use out of it as I do and keep copies everywhere. The final process that Gabby introduces to us is called the spiritually aligned action method. This is a powerful way of manifesting desires into reality. This 4-step technique allows you to tap into the universe's invisible energy to co-create the world you want. Step 1. Make sure your desire is backed by inspiration and service. Think about the why behind your passion. If your desire is fear-based or is about serving your ego, the technique won't work. If your desire brings joy to others or inspires you, then keep going. Step 2, believe the universe will deliver. Have confidence that you can manifest your desire by clearly stating what you want and then surrender it to the universe by saying that you wish for this or something better. We live in such an abundant universe that often we can't even imagine what is possible, and there is usually something better in store for us. Step 3, take action from a place of spiritual alignment. Operate from a place of joy. This should be effortless because you have faith that the universe will deliver. And step 4, have patience. We need to give up control and realize that manifesting our desire is just a matter of time. Give the universe space to do its thing and be at peace during the process. Finally, I would like to discuss appreciation. This is a gift, and the best way to get what you want is to appreciate what you already have. Feel gratitude for everything around you, the positive and the negative. The universe responds to our energy, so you will attract more of what you want by practicing appreciation. It can be hard to be grateful when we are suffering. However, we cannot grow without adversity, so try and appreciate what you have now and know that you are in a development stage. All of life is full of seasons, some good, some bad. And don't we always cherish the spring more after a rough winter? The same is true of our struggles. The best way to practice this is to make gratitude a habit. Start each day with a list of things you are grateful for, from waking up in a warm, cozy bed to getting a good night's sleep. Continue with this list throughout the day. I keep a small notebook where I jot down things as the day carries on. They can even be the smallest things, like my package from Amazon arrived 2 days early. Sweet. So, let's review. The only thing you can control is your energy, so make sure it is aligned with the loving energy of the universe. Each day is a new day to begin again and make a choice to reach for higher vibrations and better feeling emotions, and be appreciative of what you have to attract more of what you want. What methods have you used to manifest your desires? Share your best stories and comment below with your best advice. I'd love to hear how you are a super attractor. Please be sure to like and subscribe as well, and thank you so much for watching. We have been taught that we will be rewarded with happiness through suffering. I know this because I grew up Catholic. No, I can't say that. Delete that.